friends, welcome back, and if you're new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. Now today I'm going to share with you a beautiful crochet table runner pattern, and this pattern can be used for other projects as well. And the hook that I'm using is number 10 as my yarn is a bit thick. So to start, we are going to make a slip knot, and then I am going to chain 55. It's better we keep a count of the number of chains that we are making so that we don't have to keep counting again and again later on. So let us make a chain of 55. Here I'll be making a table runner, but this pattern you can use for making jackets, shawls, stoles, baby blanket, etc. So here I'm still working my 55 number of chains. So here this is my chain. Now after the 55 chains are done, I'm going to keep my finger in the very first chain and then make 3 number of chains, 1, 2 and 3. That means if we count from the hook 1, 2, 3, 4 and into the 5th chain space, we are going to work a double crochet. So counting the first chain of 3, we have 3 double crochet right now. Now I'm going to continue working 13 number of double crochet, 10 more to be done. That's the 4th one, the 5th, that's the 6th double crochet, the 7th, 8th, 9th double crochet, followed by the 10th double crochet. Here I'm making double crochet in each of the chains. So that's the 11th, that's the 12th one, and this is the 13th one. So here I have completed making 13 double crochets, that is including the first chain of 3. Now once that is done, what we need to do is I am going to chain 1 and then I am going to skip 2 chain spaces and work on the 3rd chain space. I'm going to make a double crochet, chain 1 and a double crochet into the same space. That means we work a V stitch out there. After that I chain 1. Again we need to skip 2 chain spaces, 1 and 2, and jump into the 3rd chain space and start working 13 number of double crochet. The first one is done. This is the 2nd double crochet, and we will continue making 13 number of double crochet. That's the 3rd double crochet, the 4th one, that's the 5th one, the 6th double crochet, that's the 7th, this is the 8th one, 9th, that's number 10, 11, 12, and that's the final one, that's the 13th double crochet. Now we are going to work the V stitch again. For that I'm going to chain 1, skip 2 chain spaces and work a double crochet into the 3rd chain space, then chain 1 and work another double crochet into the same chain space. Thus a V stitch is formed. I chain 1, then we need to skip 2 chain spaces and into the 3rd chain space we make a double crochet, which will be followed by 12 number of more double crochet. That means in total we will be having 13 number of double crochet. So let's continue making 13 double crochet. As we make double crochet, it is better we count, as I always say. So here I am working the double crochets. I am showing each and every step. So here let's count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After that I chain 3 and I'm going to turn my work. That's the extra chain. I'll show you what needs to be done to it later on. Now the first chain of 3 is also counted as 1 double crochet. After that I am going to work 5 number of double crochet. That means including the chain of 3, it's going to be 6 number of double crochet. So here let's count 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 double crochets done. Now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. And I'm going to skip one chain space and start working double crochet. 6 number of double crochet in individual chain spaces. That's the first one. This is the second, the third, fourth double crochet. That's the fifth, and finally the sixth double crochet. Now I have reached the point where we need to work the V stitch, and that is going to remain constant. I chain 1 and jump into the chain 1 space and make a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet into the same space, and then I chain 1. Then I will continue making 6 number of double crochet. That's the first, this is the second one, overall what we need to do is we need to make 6 double crochets. Let me count. That's the fifth one, this is the sixth double crochet. After that I am going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip one chain space and jump into the next chain space and start working 6 number of double crochet. That's the second one, the third, fourth, fifth and the sixth. And then we are going to work the V stitch again as we had done earlier. Yes, that we are going to work here. For that what we need to do is I am going to chain 1 and work the V stitch. After that again I am working my 6 double crochet, chain 3, 6 double crochet. Now I am going to chain 3 and turn my work. Now what we need to do is the first chain of 3 is also counted as 1 double crochet. After that I am going to work 3 number of double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. So in total we have 4 number of double crochet. Then I am going to chain 3 and work a single crochet into the chain 3 space. Once that is done I am going to chain 3 again and skip 2 chain spaces, 1, 2, that I'm going to skip, and into the third chain space I will start making the double crochets. That's the first one, second, third and the fourth. That means here too we made 4 double crochets. Now let's work the V-stitch. Chain 1, after that a double crochet into the chain 1 space, chain 1 and another double crochet into the same space. Then I'm going to chain 1 so that we can work with the next part, that is we are going to repeat again 4 double crochet in the same manner actually. So here I have chained 3 and I worked a single crochet. After that I chain 3 again. I'm going to skip 2 chain spaces and work 4 number of double crochet. The same thing is to be repeated. The first column that I am showing, in that same manner the other 2 columns are also to be repeated, and the V-stitch is same throughout. So here this particular step is done. Now chain 3 and turn my work. After that I am going to work 1 double crochet there. So we worked a total of 2 double crochet, that is counting the chain of 3. After that I am going to chain 3 and work a single crochet in the chain space, chain 3 space. Again I am going to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and work a single crochet into the next chain 3 space. Once that is done, I am going to chain 3 again, skip 2 chain spaces and work 2 double crochet in the next 2 chain spaces. First one is done, this is the second one. So my first column is done, and in this similar manner we are going to work in the other 2 columns. Now let's work the V-stitch, that is chain 1, a double crochet, chain 1, a double crochet into the same chain space, a chain 1, and then I am going to work this particular column in the same manner, that is 2 double crochet, and then we need to skip 2 chain spaces and start working the chain 3 loops. Chain 3. After that I do a single crochet in the previous chain 3 space, again chain 3, and I do a single crochet in the previous chain space. Then finally I chain 3 again, skip 2 chain spaces, 1, 2, and there I work my 2 double crochet in individual chain spaces. Then we need to work the V-stitch, which is same in each and every step, and finally I am at the end of this row working my last chain 3. I'm going to skip 2 chain spaces and work a double crochet, that's the first one, and finally the second double crochet in the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3. So that's done. To the next step I chain 3 and then I turn my work, and here I am going to work a double crochet in the next chain space, followed by 2 number of double crochet in the chain 3 space. That means in total we are working 4 double crochet, that is including the first chain of 3. So if we count, we have 4 double crochets. After that I am going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we do a single crochet into the chain 3 space of the previous row. Again chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and then I am going to work 2 number of double crochet in the previous chain 3 space. 2 double crochet is done, and also work 2 double crochet on top of the existing double crochets. That means in total I worked 4 double crochet. After that we need to work the V-stitch, which is same, that is I'm going to chain 1 and work a double crochet into the chain 1 space, followed by 1 chain and another double crochet into the same chain space and chain 1. Now again we are going to repeat the process that I did in the first column. I'm working 2 double crochet, 1 is done, this is the second double crochet. After that I am going to work 2 double crochet in the chain 3 loop, 1 and 2. So in total we worked 4 double crochet like we had done earlier. Now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do a single crochet into the chain 3 space, followed by chain 3 again, and I'm going to work 2 double crochet into the chain 3 loop, 1 and 2, which will be followed by working 2 double crochet on top of the existing double crochets of the previous row. So my work in the second column is also complete. Now we are going to work the V stitch. And similarly, I have completed my work and I'm here at the end of the row, and I am working the final 2 double crochets. So that's done. Now I'm going to chain 3 and turn my work. Now after that I am going to work 1 double crochet on top of the existing double crochet, followed by the third double crochet, that is including the first chain of 3, followed by another double crochet. That means I worked 4 double crochets, and then I will be working 2 double crochets into the chain 3 space. That means in total I worked 6 number of double crochets. If we count, we just worked 6 number of double crochet. Yes. Now I'm going to chain 1 and then work 2 number of double crochet in the chain 3 space, which is followed by working 4 number of double crochets on top of the existing double crochets. Yes. So my first column is complete. 6 double crochet, a gap of 1 space, and then 6 double crochet. After that I chain 1 and I'm working my V stitch, a double crochet, chain 1 and again a double crochet. After that I chain 1, and then we are moving to the second column where I will be working 6 number of double crochet. That's the second. This is the third double crochet, followed by the fourth double crochet, and 2 I am going to work in the chain 3 space. So we will have 6 number of double crochet in total. So that's done. After that I am going to chain 1 and hop into the chain 3 space and work 2 number of double crochet again, 1 and 2, and finally work 4 number of double crochet on top of the existing double crochets of the previous row. So that's the third one, and finally the fourth one. So 4 plus the previous 2, 6 double crochets are done. So my second column is also done. See, the first set of pattern is about to end, and here I have worked 2 double crochets in the chain 3 space. Now I need to work 4 double crochets. That's the first one, that's the second double crochet, that's the third one, and the fourth one, which needs to be worked on top of the topmost chain of the very first chain of 3. So this is the right side. See, our very first set of pattern is complete. See how nice the pattern is looking. Now if you want to increase the width, you have to increase the number of pattern. Now here, let's chain 3 and turn the work. And now what we need to do is, we are going to work in each of the chain spaces. We are going to work double crochet. That's the third one, the fourth, that's the fifth double crochet, followed by the sixth, 1 double crochet in the chain 1 space, that's the 7th one, more to work, that's the 8th one, that's the 9th double crochet, followed by the 10th, some more to go, that's the 11th one, the 12th, and finally the 13th double crochet. So if you remember, In the very beginning we had worked 13 double crochets, and here too we just did 13 double crochet. After that we are going to work the V-stitch. See, this is the portion that we just worked. After that again the pattern will start, the second set of pattern. Now let's work the V-stitch. I chained 1. After that a double crochet into the chain one space, I chain 1 and again a double crochet in the same space. Just we did a V-stitch. After that I chain 1 and again we are going to work 30 number of double crochet into the second column. That is 6 double crochet plus 1 double crochet in the middle, that is in the chain 1 space, followed by a set of 6 double crochets. So that makes 13 double crochets. So here I am still working my 13 double crochet. The second column is about to get over. One more to go. So here my second column is also done. We worked 13 double crochet in both the columns, and we just need to keep working the patterns till we reach our desired length. So here too I am working my 13 double crochets, and once this particular row is complete we are going to see our previous pattern and work accordingly. So this is it. I just worked the very first row. This one I worked out there. After that we need to work all these steps in the same manner that we just did. If you just keep following your previous pattern, it will be easy to work. It is not at all tough, very easy to remember. It's a beautiful pattern, a very versatile one, which can be used for baby blankets, table runners, mats, stoles, shawls, anything. Now I'm going to show you how you can get rid of the extra chains. For that you carefully have to open the end, and slowly we are going to undo it. See, slowly we have to do, otherwise it will get tangled up. Slowly we have to open the knots actually, till we get rid of all the extra chains. Slowly we have to do. If we hurry we are going to get it wrong. So that's done, and finally we tighten our work. So our extra chain is gone. So this is how the pattern looks, a beautiful pattern. It's a must for all crochet lovers. Thank you my friends for staying till the end. If you have liked the video, to give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it is bye bye for today.